Hey everyone, today's video is going to be kind of a rant video. I don't usually like to make negative videos, but I think this one needs to be made because it's not being talked about enough. As you can probably tell from the title, this is about Sephora Australia. Now, there is no structure to this video, so I may go back and forth, and if you don't like that, then please click away because this is just my thoughts spewing onto my memory card right now. So, a few weeks ago, I got notification that my normal pro stores where I go to stock up my makeup kit are no longer allowed to stock Beauty Blender. Anybody who has watched me for a long time knows that Beauty Blender has been a staple of mine for years. Not only just for personal use, but for my makeup kit. So this was naturally devastating news. When I found out why though, it got me really annoyed. Sephora bought exclusive rights to it for the whole of Australia. Problem: Sephora has one store in Australia, and that is in Sydney, which is 1,000 kilometers away from me, which is approximately 500 miles. So that is a 3-hour flying time only, not including going to the airport, sitting at the airport, waiting, all that crap. So it's a big hassle. Now I know you're probably going to say at this point, go online and order it. Another problem, Sephora does not have an online store in Australia. They have been beating around the bush for the year that they've been set up here, nearly a year, and they still have not opened an online store. From here, you would naturally assume phone order. I was on the phone to them only a few weeks ago, and you would have thought I would have asked for them to perform some sort of miracle, like resurrect the dead of some sort. But no, they were so incredibly rude to me, as if, yeah, I asked for them to resurrect someone. But I just asked to place a phone order for a couple beauty blenders and, you know, some Kat Von D stuff as well. They made me feel really weird after that. Like, I want these products. I have a somewhat need for beauty blenders, but I don't want to hand over my money to a company that excludes 90% of the country. They, after a year, still do not accept phone orders and still do not have an online portal. Another problem is that Sephora is starting to block US addresses, because I have a subscription with a company called My US Address, and they're starting to block orders that go to them kind of things as well. So what are we left with in Australia? We are left with a couple Amazon sellers who are trying to sell us Kat Von D palettes for $200 or more. A single Kat Von D lipstick is $73 on Amazon. So someone's profiting from Sephora's shitstorm. This has all got me so incredibly mad, particularly the exclusive rights that they are buying over so many companies. Like Becca Cosmetics, they've bought exclusivity to that. So Becca is an Australian company, and they're no longer going to be allowed to sell through anyone else except for Sephora. Beauty Blender, only allowed to sell through Sephora. So many other companies are starting to do the same thing, and I have no clue why. Beauty Blender, no one in Australia would know who they are if it weren't for sellers that I get them from, like Makeup Net and Lipstick Republic, those kind of sellers, the small online kind of stores that brought them to Australia. I'm seeing this way too much within brands. Before the Lime Crime scandal, they pulled out to make extra money through Sephora and other places, as opposed to the little businesses that gave them their name. I don't buy Lime Crime, so that's not really a problem for me. But Beauty Blender, it is the #1 makeup tool. Every makeup artist I know uses Beauty Blender. This has just got me so baffled that Beauty Blender would just hand over all the rights to Sephora. Considering Sephora has one store in Australia, soon to be 2 at the end of the year, and they will not sell to the rest of us. And does anyone else feel my pain? I don't know if I will upload this video because I am just so mad right now. it's really making my job hard because now I have to buy a shit ton of other products to try and find a replacement for Beauty Blender because the exchange rate in Australia is really shite at the moment. A Beauty Blender is going to cost me $40 from the US. So I'm just gonna have to find a replacement. I've been hearing good things about the Inglot one, but it just sucks because it was a tried and tested tool for me for over 4 years, and now it's just gone down the fucking drain. Now I know my American viewers love Sephora, and for the most part I love the idea of Sephora because in the US it is like a mecca of makeup. But in Australia, it's nothing. It's a freaking shit stain on underwear. It's terrible. They even pulled their own reviews down because they had a 1.3 star out of 5. You cannot talk to them on their Facebook page. If you have any kind of critique, they'll delete it. I'm not sure what it's like in the US, but Sephora Australia is being run by a bunch of dickheads. I have sworn so much in this video, so I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm semi-laughing because of how angry I am. I don't know what to do. If you have any suggestions as to replacements for the Beauty Blender, like good dupes, then pop them in the comments down below because I'm really stuck for what I'm supposed to do. I have 2 Beauty Blenders left in my makeup kit, which is going to last me like 2 or 3 weeks at the absolute most. So it's such an odd feeling because I have never set foot inside a Sephora in my life and I already hate them. I truly already hate them. I probably will, when the exchange rate gets better, if it ever does, make an order to the US one and get that shipped to my US address if they don't block it again. I think I'll just keep trying that, but otherwise I'm pretty much done. I'm never going to try Kat Von D makeup, which is heartbreaking to say the least. I want to hear people's thoughts on this, exclusive rants to certain things, especially Beauty Blenders, which are a makeup artist tool, which they've just ripped out of our hands. Words cannot describe how mad I am right now. I want to hear your thoughts on this whole issue. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it is of a negative context. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to overhear every single video. Like this video if you like the rant, and if you would like me to actually do these once in a while, comment down below what your thoughts are on this issue, and I hope you all have a fantabulous day. I'm not.